Good, beautiful morning, everybody, and welcome to the Monday edition of Shortcuts for Your Soul. Oopsie. I think I've just turned. There we go. Good morning. We'll give everybody a chance to come and join us. Today is very interesting. I was awakened at a very early time this morning, around 3:45 in the AM, which is not an unusual thing, but unusual in terms of the message that I got this morning, which I'm going to share with you. And it's really simple. God spoke to me and said, William, there's people that use what they have, and there's people that use what I gave them. And this came in conjunction with me wanting to connect more to the divine and be in greater service. And that was the response of several that I was given to connect to what the divine has given us to do. There's what you have, like your body. You have your body. You have your stuff, your clothes, your car, your home, your friends. There's lots of things that you have, but there's something that each and every one of us has that makes us unique and distinct from one to the other. Not just our biology. We can see, obviously, that everybody's a different body, but that there's a particular skill or talent that you have. And one of the things he said is that one of the reasons people are disconnected from what I gave them is because they're so attached to what they have or what men have given them. And I asked, what do you mean by what did men give them? And he said, by what other men have given other men. The laws, the rules, the regulations that men impose upon one another, what you have, all that makes up our civilization by our rules, not God's rules. He said, everything outside of that is from me. But each and every one of you has a special skill. He said that the reason most of you lost your connection to what I gave you is because you are too invested in the world, in your body, in your money, in your control, in your power, in your authority. And you want to be free of the impositions of man's thinking. And this is a generic term meant to mean humanity. That the position you find yourself in, perhaps not knowing what you are here for, is because you've accepted what man has given you. If you understand that you were born, you are unique, you are my child, you're able and capable of doing remarkable good in this world, each and every one of you. And you've simply been distracted away from what you have. The artist, the poet, the philosopher, the singer, the dancer, the builder. You have a role to play in this lifetime. You have a role to play in this lifetime. And it is for you to discover that role and awaken to it. You must learn to discover what I gave you and not what men have given you. And when I queried him a bit further, what do you mean by what men give? He said, in the formative years where you were taken from your families and you were put in these centers for learning, you are disconnected. You get disconnected from what I gave you, which is what I gave you is your family. What I gave you is your breath. What I gave you is the food. And I made you specifically to do something that you are here to do. But you've been distracted into the rules, the laws, the beliefs, the ideologies, the games of humanity that have been made up in contradiction to the truth. And when you find your reconnection to that unique function that you have, that you were made for, You are made for a function, whether it be healer or teacher or both. You may even be multiple things. I did not put you here with limits. I put you here for opportunities. There are no limits. But you must begin to distinguish between your natural gifts, the ones that you were born with, and the ones that men have told you to pursue. But in all of these things that you would choose to be and from, the one so an easy what you are doing is in alignment with love or fear. This is how you will know if it's from me or from humanity. If what you are doing sustains and supports the function of love in all your words and actions, uplifts and ennobles others simultaneously, then you are in alignment with love. And that is the distinguishing feature about what men have given you and what I have given you. What I have given you is of love. Often what men have given you is of fear, control, power, authority. Taxation being one of the functions of that fear, that control, that power, that authority. The so-called ownership of land, so-called ownership of things of this world is when there is so much space for all of you. You are provided with enough space to live comfortably, each and every one of you. It is important you know how to distinguish between that which you've given in service to humanity and that which is in service to yourself. There are only those two that you can choose from in terms of function, love or fear. You can do many things, good and not so good, but are they of love or are they of fear? What you say, what you do, what you think. Is it of love? Is it of fear? If one understands the function of love properly, then even one who cleans the floors in a building is functioning from love if they understand the gift that they offer others by their orchestration of order and cleanliness. You have a function that is divine, directly from your Creator, willing and able to come through you if you are open and receptive to receiving and allowing and being fearless. You are conditioned into realms of believing that your success will happen in a certain time or a certain place or a certain way. But it is here, it is now, when you begin to embrace what is your function? What is your function of love? So I had this whole conversation with him for about 2 hours about what is it that we have that is directly from God, and what is it we have that we've gotten from this world of the human creation. And I think it's really important and noble consideration for you to evaluate what is it that I've learned from men. And again, I'm using the generic term as in humanity when I say men, or man if you prefer. And then there's what moves you. Yeah, that was the other comment. He said passion was another element, excitement and joy. You become unstoppable. You become possessed by wanting to complete certain actions when you're in alignment with divinity. There's a compulsion. I like that there's a compulsion to our being able to do things. Yeah. So yeah, when you get awakened at 4 o'clock in the morning, there's a lot of people being awakened. Some of you might be finding yourself waking up at 3, 4, 5. Pay attention in those moments. Pause and listen. Ask who's present with you. Ask maybe God's with you, maybe Jesus with you, maybe Buddha's with you. But ask when you find yourself awakening, who is present with me? What do I need to hear? What do I need to learn? and you'll be, given some pretty funny things to do. You start to realize, this concept that God is everywhere present has a validity to it, and that every act of men ultimately comes from that place, but that we get to reap the rewards of our actions. Incredible rainstorm happening here. I love it. I love the falling rain. Anyway, I want to say thanks to the Divine Collective for being present today. It's a wonderful, wonderful brand new day. Remember that. This is a brand new moment. Keep that in mind as we go through this. A lot of you are going to be noticing there's going to be an acceleration in ascension energy in about the next 7 to 9 days. So stay properly hydrated, go out and ground, go in the water, hug a tree. As silly as hugging a tree used to sound, now they've electromagnetically proven that there's an exchange of energy between the tree and the person connecting to it. It's called grounding. So remain properly grounded. Remain properly hydrated. Take good care of your body. Go take it for walks. Get it fresh air and sunshine. When you feel hot, drink water to cool down. You feel cool, eat food to fuel your body up. There are simple things you can do while these ascension energies increase. That means some of you will notice symptoms, headaches, heart palpitations. Again, water becomes very important, as water is one of the best conductors of electricity that you can put into your body. So keep your body properly hydrated, because this induction of ascension energy into the planetary grid is going to affect everybody, not some, everybody. In fact, everybody's been affected by it very intensely for the last 13 years. And it's giving us an opportunity to catapult our species to a higher manifestation of itself. Let's go into some questions and answers. Hi there. Hi, everybody. Good morning. Hello, TikTok. Hello, YouTube. Good morning. Hello, Andreas. Yesterday morning, someone said hi, but I was too sleepy, so I had to go back to dreamland. Yeah, that happens. It's going to be happening a lot. And if you can train your mind and train your body, because your mind and body are just instruments that you use. By and of themselves, when your body wakes up and doesn't see or hear or smell or touch, taste, it'll go back to sleep. What you need to do is say, okay, is God present? Is Jesus present? Who is present with me? And you'll always know if it's a good presence, because your energy will expand. And it will have a direct communication. If it's a lower vibrational energy, you'll know that too. Just simply direct it away with love. Love transmutes all fear. Hi, guys. I'm going to take those banners off now. I think we're well underway. Yeah. Hello, Sherbert. Good to see you. Hello, Danielle. Question: Ivana and her son hear noises coming from a wardrobe at night. Who is it, and what is the message? If I tune into that energy, I'm being told that it's squirrels in the wall behind the wardrobe. That there are squirrels in the wall behind the wardrobe. If it's happening and there's nothing in the wall, if I tune in that possibility, because again, you understand that there's different timelines and possibilities. When we put our attention on something, we change. When you put your attention on something, you change the outcome potential of it from one thing to another. Again, when you have an event happen like that, where something is being knocked or moved around you, ask yourself the question, what is the vibration I feel coming from that? So ask them to ask themselves that question when they feel that sound coming from the wardrobe. What is the vibration that's being communicated? What is the feeling energy being communicated to them from the wardrobe? You need to ask them that, right? Hi. Someone comments. Oh, see, somebody's. I've noticed trees and bushes are growing more than. Isn't that interesting? Everybody knows more greenery around the world right now. Carbon dioxide is food for trees and plants, and the oxygen they give off is food for our bodies too. and they're wanting to bring down CO2 levels. Why do you think they'd want to do that? Why do you think they'd want to do that if plants are good for us? That I've noticed that too. Question for Archangel Michael: any gossip going on with regards to me ATM? I keep an online profile searches. No, nothing from him about that. He doesn't do gossip at all. It feels like I'm almost in a coma when I wake up from sleep. Am I doing work in the astral planes? Yes, you are, Jenny. Absolutement. You've been doing a lot of work with the Pleiadians and the Lyrans lately. Pleiadians and the Lyrans, you've been doing a lot of work with them. You just take a short drink of water, about 3 ounces of water before you go to bed. And then when you wake up during the night and you're feeling sluggish, drink another few ounces of water. Again, when you start working on different dimensions of energy, the electrical interaction between your soul and your body changes. And the body will have to have a way to handle the change in the frequencies that's happening in your body. Like when you get really excited and your body energetically changes, you get really sad, your body energetically changes. When you're doing work on different planes of consciousness, it shifts your vibration, and that shift in your vibration affects your biology. You want to make certain you keep it in balance. Why is La Homa mean to me and my sister? She's angry and doesn't know how to be friends. It's her only way of communicating with you guys. Thank you so much. I have passed along your beautiful message about loving our pain, Amanda. Thank you, Amanda. I hope somebody benefited from it. Will me and my boyfriend move anytime soon? Only when you're both committed to it, because each of you can block it and both of you can move it forward. Yeah, she's saying, yeah. Hi, Drusilla is asking, any message from my mother? Still tough as nails, eh? She's saying that you're still as tough as nails, Drusilla. She says she likes that about you. Nobody could keep you down and out. Tough as nails. I'm curious to know if that's an expression she actually used. That's what came to me. Someone's asking, why am I so out of money because of following the info given to set up working for myself, but mortgage is threatening to take my house? Is there going to be a financial help so I don't lose my home? Again, the function of emotion cannot be underestimated, because the underlying emotion you have around this is sustaining a very specific outcome. If you can surrender your fear, release the fear from the body, and ask to embrace the energy of the wealth you need. How would it feel to have the money that you're seeking right now? How would that feel right now, Andrea? Get right into that feeling. Anytime that fear comes up, go into that feeling and then ask the question, what can I do? What action steps can I take? Open some doors. You can ask for doors to be opened for opportunities to generate more income right now. We just did that for you right now. To open doors for more financial opportunities for you right now. You can do that. You have a free will. You're a soul. You are. Mary's asking, is the anger I'm feeling towards my partner related to my abstinence from alcohol? Yes, it is. Because there's some things, Mary, we won't get into here, but yes, absolutely. But that can be shifted and changed. That can be shifted and changed if you go into a state of love. Just go into a state of love towards him, or even towards your own anger. Like literally turn towards your own anger and give that part of you love. Now, if you want to support this channel, if I've answered your questions, please consider leaving a tip in my tip jar. You can get the tip jar through my Linktree link. Hi. Now, Bridget's asking, does my brother-in-law and sister-in-law who have passed away last year have a message regarding their son? They keep saying they're showering him with love all the time. They're showering him with love all the time. Again, tell the son to look for a robin that's going to behave very strangely around him, a robin that's going to behave very strangely around him. They want him to know that it's not a random event, that they are actually been showering him with love and guiding him. Tell him not to fear. No fear. Keep showering him with love. Hi, thank you so much for sharing that. I appreciate that. Drusilla's asking, William, should I just, I don't remember, should I just use your PayPal? I'm not sure. Rick, I got this big thunderstorm going over right now, and so there might be interruptions in the service here. Hi. Thank you so much. Yeah, I see you managed to figure it out, Drusilla. You can use my PayPal. If you want to donate, you can use PayPal through the Linktree link under any one of my live videos, or even on the Linktree link in my bio. You can get to courses, classes, readings with me. It's these are real opportunity for you to get this kind of information. Love you too, darling. Amanda wants to know who is working with her early in the morning, and should that be the time I meditate? Gardening would be really beneficial for you in the morning. I get the energy of Pan comes very strongly with you, Amanda, and that a little bit of gardening in the morning will be really connecting for you. Not just meditation, but actual doing a bit of gardening. If you haven't done it, then find a couple things that you can plant and take care of. I think you'll be quite delighted at what you'll experience. Hi. Thank you for sharing the live. Really appreciate it. Someone's saying, oh, thank you. You're very welcome. They absolutely are. You've helped me in the past. Thank you so much. What can I do to love myself more? Well, the obvious ones are to honor and respect your temple, your physical temple, to meditate, to teach your mind to be quiet. That's where you'll find the greatest inspiration. A lot of people can't hear because their mind is going yak, yak, yak all the time. Learn to meditate, which is a way of teaching your mind and your body to be still and quiet, which we do in our masterclass series. Throughout our first 3 masterclasses, you learn the function of meditation and how to teach your mind how to be still and quiet. And when your mind is still and quiet, that's when you can start hearing the voices of your guides and your angels. That's when you hear the voice of God. When you don't have the mind in the way, the thinking, remembering mind that's been given to you by the world. But meditation is probably the most direct way to re-experiencing what you are as a function of love. Because when your mind is quiet and not going yak, 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 and just quiet, and you experience that silence, you actually get closer to God. That's why Jesus always said, be still. He taught meditations. So did John the Baptist, so did many others. They taught people how to be quiet, how to connect to that energy outside of the 5 physical senses. But meditation will be very powerful for you right now. Get teaching your mind to be quiet. Hello, and hi, Andrea, from the 101, 102, 103. Good to see you. Hi, guys. Yeah, we're finishing the last week of our masterclass 103 on creation. It's been very interesting, very exciting to watch how people transform and change and understand the function of creation. You're very welcome. Hi. Thank you for sharing the live. I really appreciate it. Oh, thank you for the finger heart. Appreciate that. Hi, guys. Yeah. Pan, do my cousins have anything to say to me? They're saying you need to have more fun. Stop being so serious. You need to have more fun and stop being so serious. Yeah. They're telling me about some things that you guys did when they were around, where you guys worked together, played together. Work hard, played hard. Hi. Yeah, if the signal's intermittent or the sound keeps coming, it's because we got a storm blowing over here. Will I get a lot of respect for my sister's outfit, regalia that I made for her? Yes, you will. It's not about getting the respect. It's about giving the love that you are. You're extending love. Love, in my opinion, love does not call for any reward, although love can be rewarded for itself. But when you do an act of love, it shouldn't be for the benefit of what you're going to get. An act of love does not demand or expect reward. An act of love is very different than an act of desire. Now, thank you for that super chat, Drusilla. Thank you so much, Amanda, for that super chat. I just started my garden and super excited to see how it grows. Thank you for the advice. That's wonderful. Yeah. Pan's a very different energy. You're going to find that, Amanda, that Pan's a very, very different energy, but you'll like him. Very high vibrational being. Yeah, gardening, walks for forests, places where the natural kingdom is most dense, like forests, gardens. Waking up at 3 a.m. every morning, then going back to sleep immediately. Any ideas why? Yes, absolutely. Hey, Dave, when you wake up at 3 o'clock, clear your mind and ask, who's talking to me? Because you're there to get information at 3 a.m. between 2 and 5 a.m. in the morning. That's when your mind is the least active, or should be the least active. And you want to teach your awareness to access the information that's available when your mind is quiet. Because when the mind's too busy, you just don't get that information, right? So when you wake up at 3 a.m., make a decision. I'm going to connect to or ask for guidance and information that I need right now. And then watch what happens. You'll be quite surprised and delighted what begins to happen. I understand that. Hello from Nova Scotia. I just got the number one. Thank you so much. William, will making the decision to move to California be the best move for me and my children? Wow, I get a whole bunch of information coming in about this trip to California. Like it's like this massive download. Depends upon what your vision for life is, but you must understand that your children have their vision. You have your vision, and they have their vision. It's important you weigh this. Is this what is best for your children and yourself? You must come to an understanding of that. Yes, they have a purpose too, your children. I get this heaviness in my heart. Like right now, I get like a physical heaviness every time I think about you going. I feel like this heaviness. Why am I getting that heaviness? It's to stay put for a while, to not do it in a rush, to not be in a rush to go there. Be patient, be mindful. If this is the right move, it's going to be made very apparent to you in the next 3 weeks that this is the right move. But do not rush, hurry, or force the process, or you will disconnect to the essential value in wanting to make this decision. You might be surprised. You could be in a completely different place than you ever expected. I think that. Yeah, if you want to know more about the masterclass, go to my website, williammichaelforbes.com, under courses or shop, and you'll see a full description of the courses and classes. We have our masterclass 104 coming up in about 2 weeks' time. That's for our advanced students. And then after that, so in about 5 weeks' time, we have our masterclass 101, which is an introduction to connecting to your guides, your angels, your loved ones. And there's a series of practices and mechanisms of practice that you can get engaged in that will teach you to become active with your clairvoyance, your clairaudience, your clairsentience, and your claircognizance, which are the non-physical senses that are designed to complement your physical senses. And you learn how to activate them, you learn how to meditate, and you learn how to connect to your guides, your angels, and loved ones that you want to. And there's so much more than that too. It's a jam-packed course. And then there's a full course load. It runs from Sundays to Fridays for 3 weeks consecutively. There's a one live event at least every single day. The live events are recorded and stored upon a private group wall where you can review and replay your lessons as often as you need to during the time of the course, so you won't miss anything depending on where your time zone is. So no matter what your time zone, you'll be able to attend the courses, right? But also that person that's on that wanting about California, if you really want to go deep dive into it, book a reading with me. If you want to go really deeply into the details, like there's a whole bunch more to that heaviness that I don't feel it would be appropriate to share some of the stuff that's there, but you can certainly book a reading with me and get deeper information around that. Yes, vertical. I noticed tiredness after consuming certain foods. Yes, everything is a vibration. Your body is an electrical instrument. It's not just flesh and bone. All of it is an electrical instrument. Different variations in degrees and frequencies interacting, bone density, muscle density, blood flow, nerves, organs, glands, all are different frequencies of one and the same thing, but they all bridge together in a unified whole. But your body is the living temple of God. It's the living temple of God. So yeah, you want to make certain that you eat the right foods that are electrically good for your body. Certain foods are electrically good for your body, and certain foods are electrically not so good for your body. Great question, by the way. Hi from Newfoundland. Good to see you here. Oh, thank you for the roses, Amanda. My mom passed away a year ago this month. I am not dealing well. Any ideas? We're very, very close. Okay. Beautiful soul in Newfoundland. Lobster, brother. Lobster poutine. Okay, lobster poutine. I want you to sit down right now. Like, make it, if you're, then sit down, relax your body, put your cellular device away where you can still hear what's being said, and just let your body relax. Just let your body relax. Use your breath. Breathe in, and when you exhale, let your body relax. As you continue to let your body relax, I want you to sense the space around your body. Just let yourself sense the space around your body. As you continue to sense the space around your body, what I want you to do is I want you to hold the picture of your mom in your mind's eye. Like, see a picture of her face in your mind. And then ask her to come close to your body. Ask her to bring herself close and notice what you feel or experience in the space around your body. And then leave a comment about that in the comment section, because your mom's been trying to give you the love. She's been very, very close to you the whole time. And you keep thinking she's missing. She's right with you right now. And lean quiet. You can actually feel the love that she has for you. The love and play. Yeah, so you want to get your body very relaxed, feel the space around your body, and invite your mother's energy to come closer so that you can experience it. Leave a comment in the comment section, and then we can take another step. You can also book a one-on-one reading with me, and we can go very deep into giving you a message directly from your mother that way too. Hi, Mandy. Would really love a message. Yes. There's that one little place, Mandy. There's that one little place where you're still holding a bit of fear. It seems to be, they're telling me that it's up around the back of your head, just above the, like right in the back where there's an arch in the back. They're saying that there's a little bit of negative emotional energy you got stored right around the back of your head. And you can literally draw that out or breathe it out of the body. In our Masterclass 102, we go into great detail teaching people how to release old emotions from the body. It's a really powerful thing to learn. You can actually release old emotions and old traumas from your body. Your body remembers to survive. You don't need to remember to survive. Your body needs to remember to survive. That's right. Well, my sister KK placed at dancing contest at the Delta Park powwow this year. I'm being told there will be great joy for all. To tell you that there'll be great joy for all. Again, I'm seeing the actual sun. They're showing me an image of a sun with a giant native headdress on it that goes down like the chief's headdress around the sun. Yes, the spirit will shine really greatly on you in this event, but it will do so for all present. Yes. The voice I'm hearing is saying that the indigenous people were my cherished. The indigenous people were my cherished. Yeah, before the words of men supplanted the words of God. Wow. You're very welcome. Hi, guys. Danielle is asking, hello, William, Drusilla, and everyone. Sending love energy all here. Thank you, Danielle. We're sending much love right back to you. Would dearly love some guidance suffering PTSD after ruptured aneurysm. Well, there is a way to correct that. And now, remember, when emotion is left stored in the body, emotion, like thought, is cumulative and regenerative. And a lot of people don't know that you can hold on to anger from your childhood And the more you hold on to it, it'll collect more to the point where the body will find a way to discharge it. That aneurysm was literally a discharge of emotional energy that had been stored in that part of the body for an exceptionally long period of time. But there is a way to release that emotion, because just the body doing that is the body's way. You know, like a dog or a cat will shake off something when they're upset or frustrated. Well, your body's an animal body and will do the same thing. But you still have to release the underlying emotion that caused that effect that you're calling an aneurysm. You have to pinpoint the emotion and liberate it from the body. Remember to do that, okay? Like literally, you can actually release emotions from your body. Again, if you want, you can come live. We'll do an activity here. Oh, Christy, thank you. My son insists that we move to Arizona so he can care for his sister in future. Where in Arizona would be the best place for us to live? Sedona. Of course, I get a strong yes for Sedona. There are numerous places in Arizona that will be very beneficial. Don't go near the big cities. I'm being told I just tuned into Phoenix and I got a big no for that. But the smaller cities are where you want to look, particularly in the area around Sedona. There are places around Sedona that would be more grounding, but keep in mind that the population is very different there. The energy is very different because you're dealing more with the energy of the old spirits. Very interesting. We were just there a few weeks back, and yeah, I can speak from my own personal experience that the energy there, I was surprised, wasn't as strong as what I thought it would be. But I get yes, anywhere in around there would be better for you than Sedona itself. Anywhere just around there. Thank you, Christy. Appreciate the super chat. Thank you so much. Hi. Why are my daughter and my mom having such health issues right now? Again, your body is a repository. So our bodies are electrical systems. If you really want to understand this, come to our Masterclass 102, which deals with how to release these old emotions, because disease and illness are caused in several ways, either by a physical trauma, which had something in order to create that event, but that's another story. Physical trauma, improper eating, or holding on to old emotions for too long. If you hold on to rage or anger or resentment, your body takes, you see that what my face did, like rage or anger, the body holds emotion until it's released. And it holds emotion so it remembers events. And if you can't release that emotion from the body, then it's going to accumulate and build in there and cause problems. They need to change some of the things they're eating. They need to change some of the things they're thinking. And more importantly, they need to know how to release these old, dense emotions that they're holding into their bodies, right? And a lot of people with diseases are because of emotions. People they hold on to anger, they get headaches. You hold on to anger, they start getting kidney problems. Different emotions will cause different functions in different people's bodies. Different functions of disease can be correlated to different functions of emotion. And I've borne witness many times people coming into our masterclass series, releasing an old emotion and then watching the physical symptoms just disappear, because the old emotion is no longer held in the system. It's like if you put a 20-pound weight and carried a 20-pound weight in one arm all the time, that side's going to go down and get stronger, and this side's you're going to see an imbalance. When you're carrying old emotions in your system for too long a period of time, the system is going to demonstrate an effect that's based on the emotional cause. But you can always learn to teach your mind and body to release old emotions, old memories that sustain them and keep them alive and active in your physiology. But that's what's going on with your sister. Your sister and your mother holding on to these old energies. Someone's asking, I am the executor of my father's will, but my brothers are against it. How should I proceed? Always with love. Remember, there's not just the stuff, there's also the loss of the perceived loss of the parental individual. But approach it from love. Remember, they are frightened and afraid, and you have your own emotions around this too. First of all, assure them that just because he's not alive does not mean he's not observing what's going on. That what he wants is the healthy and loving outcome to be in his awake. And I want you to tell them those words. He wants a healthy and good outcome to be in his wake. That is what he leaves behind. But approach your siblings with love and understanding, because they don't know how to process the energy, because your dad keeps jumping around to all you guys and you keep feeling them, and your brothers and siblings keep believing that he's dead and it rejects them. That's another story, is people that love us when they leave the physical dimension will often be very close to us when they've just passed, and you can actually feel their presence if you change your way you perceive, not just from the physical senses, but in your consciousness. Thank you so much. Yeah, wonderful. Hi. The more I learn, and I'm dealing with a lot from my whole life, I've been battling feeling worthy. Stop battling. Stop fighting. Love the thing that you're fighting. I know this sounds counterintuitive. This sounds counterintuitive, but turn your attention to that feeling of worthiness, unworthiness that you're fighting all the time. Turn to it and say to it, no matter what you think or feel or believe, I love you. Turn your attention to the feeling inside yourself that doesn't feel good, and say to it, no matter what I think or feel or believe about you, I'm willing to love you. Just do that. No matter what I think or feel or believe about you, I'm willing to love you. And watch what happens to that emotion inside. When you communicate love to the emotions that are feeling unpleasant, you'll feel the immediate shift in their intensity, for starters. You'll feel the body start to relax if you sincerely communicated those words. We teach this in Masterclass 1 and 2. Teach people how to engage, transform, and transmute emotion, because emotions cannot be created nor destroyed. They can only be changed from one state to another. I'm going to repeat that, because emotions follow the same basic principles as energy. It cannot be created, it cannot be destroyed, it can only be changed from one state to another. Same with your emotions. Fear can be turned into peace, peace can be turned into joy, joy can be turned into bliss. And any of those emotions can be changed. You can take a high vibrational emotion and lower it down. You can take a low vibrational emotion and shift its frequency. Remember that. Let's see here. There we go. I won't be taking anybody live today. We'll do that. Yeah, you need to let the fear go. That's the whole thing. You're holding on to an emotion. The body can't sustain holding on to long-term emotions. The statement, having a heart attack, means the heart's been attacked by the thoughts, the emotions, and the environment. Eaten bad food, you've mistreated your body. The body it's not designed to attack you. It's designed to communicate to you, to let you know it needs something. It doesn't need something, right? Your body's an instrument of divinity. Your body's really an instrument of divinity. You're very welcome, Rebbe. I've stopped my negative cycles, and I've always wanted to help others, but I hope I can. You'll get to that point. Sign up for the Masterclass 101. Begins in about 5 weeks. Go to my website, check it out. You're very welcome. Hi, I got disconnected. Did you answer my question? Oh, lobster poutine. Yes, your question was answered. I don't recall what it is, though, because I'm not in that place of memorizing everything that's said. I'm just allowing information to flow at the moment you request it.
You can go back and watch it.
Yeah, you can go. That's right. As my divine voice just said to me, you can literally go back and watch the replay on my YouTube channel. Go to my YouTube channel, and under the live section, you'll find this video, which is called, let's see, this one is called What God Gave You and What You Have, the Divine Collective. And you can get the original message, or you can just go through it really quickly until you find your answer. Will my medical plan pay for, I'm getting a strong no for that, Starburnies. But that a way to pay it's going to come up to you. No, you're not invisible, Lobster Putin. You're very welcome. Hi. Well, I'm going to spend the rest of my life simply communicating what I'm being told to communicate that supports and sustains the cultivation and development of the function of love as that which governs human collective unconsciousness. We all need to learn to function from love more than fear. Right? The body lives from survival. The mind lives from information. Your soul lives from creation. Right? Isn't that an interesting thought? Your body lives from survival. Your mind lives through information. And your soul lives through creation. That is, if you're not creating, then you're not going to be very fulfilled because it's your nature to create. Hi. I'm going to take one more question and then we're going to call it a wound on my foot that won't heal. Is this an emotional problem? Hi, Jules. Thank you for your question. It'd be nice if you came live with us. We could, again, what most people tend to do when something happens to the body that doesn't feel good is you get angry or frustrated or fearful. You have the capacity to emit a vibration of love to any cell in your body. You, every one of you listening right now, you have it in your ability to emanate love to any cell of your body. Just as you can say to your hand, close and open, you can say to the hand and the cell's hand, I love you, I cherish you, I honor you in all ways. You begin to do that to that wound on your foot. Just gently hold your hands about a centimeter above the foot where the wound is and gently emanate love into your foot. Say, I love you, I honor you, I'll take care of you. And just repeat and emanate the vibration of love to that part of the body that's suffering. And then share a comment in the comment section when you do that and experience what happens. You can also leave a comment under this video. If you go to my YouTube channel, you can leave a comment on this particular video. But you can also send me a message through TikTok and let me know what happened. You're very welcome. Oh, thank you, Angel Capes. Takes one to know one. Somebody keeps saying I'm really knowledgeable, and in some ways I am, but most of what I know is utilized by the different beings and groups and collectives that work with and through me to help restore humanity to love away from fear. They have a lot more knowledge about what's going on than I do, but I'm certainly honored and privileged to be able to share that knowledge with all of you guys throughout the week. Amanda, thank you so much, William, for all the dedication you put into what you do. I have tears of joy of how you've changed my life through your classes. Thank you so much, Amanda. I really appreciate that. That's wonderful testimonial. Thank you. Now, I will see you guys on Wednesday. And I encourage you again to go to my website, williammichaelforbes.com, and consider booking a half-hour, 1 hour reading. Consider leaving a tip in my tip jar. Just use the Linktree link below any of my live videos, or from my TikTok channel, you can click the Linktree link there. And you got 5 more weeks left to sign up for Masterclass 101, which is an introduction to mediumship and meditation and a whole bunch of juicy, delicious things that are necessary to navigate through this very crazy human world right now. Have yourselves a wonderful and a joyful day. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. And I'll look forward to seeing you guys on Wednesday. Bye, everybody. Take good care. And remember, today's a brand new day. And now is a brand new